But yeah, no, Roger...
Actually, wait a fucking second. I just realized something. I shouldn't be doing this now. We got mini games to play.
Oh, why not? Yeah, let's look at the new. Are these all the mini games we've unlocked? Are these all of them now?
Yep, we got all of them pretty early on. So first up to bat, we have Dance Monkey Dance.
Man,
Secondly, we have
Monkey
Monkey
Dance.
Soccer, and then we have probably my favorite of the bunch, the wickedly hard Monkey Climber.
Okay.
By the way,
as a heads up, I may have to duck out for some part of this video, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it as much as I can. But yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Okay.
Not going to lie, I remember when cartridges were that big.
Yeah. So, Icky, do you have any preference on these mini games?
I can't believe you've done this to me. I slave over a hot monkey wizard for months, for years, or hours actually.
Hot monkey wizard is a phrase I never thought I would ever hear today.
And my reward is to watch you take my hard-earned gacha coins and spend them all?
I believe Iki has been gacha blocked.
Anyway, guys, let's play Monkey Monkey Revolution.
You mean Taiko no Tatsujin?
More or less, yeah.
Taiko no Tatsaru?
So yeah, basically the whole thing behind Dance Monkey Dance is that you want to follow both the arrows on screen with both the right and left sticks. That's literally all there is to it.
More like,
Terrible.
yeah, this is just the Banodori.
Oop. This isn't proper the rapper, James.
Honestly, though, with how loose this game's rules are, you could totally make this be like a Parappa sort of game.
Man, just imagine if we ever did get, like, either a new Parappa game or a new Ape Escape game. And actually, I'll say new Ape Escape game, and there's a mini game where you basically are just playing a Parappa level.
I mean, it would make. I could see that working.
Yeah, just have the monkeys be paper flat, have a surprisingly good Dread Fox voice imitator for Parappa.
Let's see how the judges.
So, how'd I do, boys?
Weak.
3.
Good.
10, 5.
Weak. What?
Fail.
Failed. Why fail?
Well, not bad!
I like how it said fail! Not bad.
Kaboom! 27 points.
27!
Fail.
I actually half expected it to just be a giant middle finger firework. Just
We're just
Get
a
out.
monkey shrugging.
And that's enough of that.
Yeah,
That was
that's enough for monkey dancing for today, boys.
enough of that silliness. Let's move on to something much more important. Let's get on to some monkey soccer.
Do you mind if we talk about Roger, though?
I'm not against it.
Well, I mean, this mini game's honestly nothing special, so honestly, go right ahead.
What the?
It's
Who
just
was that?
It was a voice.
Anyway,
Sounded like Blue Monkey.
I don't know if it was Sega's decision or
I have a theory.
From what I heard, apparently his contract with Sega expired.
That's all. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought was that it makes sense. It's a round number. His contract after 10 years ended, and they just chose not to renew him.
That's fair. And also, here's another thing. And I know everybody's like, oh, totally, they're not going to do that. No, I think they're going to do it. Don't get me wrong. I love Roger as Sonic. I truly do. But fucking Ben Schwartz was goddamn perfect. And I think
he was
they
very
might
good,
just,
so
I think they
it's
might
possible.
just be doing Ben Schwartz like full time.
I mean, I wouldn't be against. It would be how to put it. How about this? It would be a much better choice for consistency than say how Insomniac were. My theory is told to, for consistency, change how Spider-Man looks for the Avengers game, which the Avengers game sure as hell didn't pan out too much.
Show off.
Wait, was that the reason why they changed Peter's
That's
face?
that is the reason that a lot of people are thinking is that it was because
the
Spider-Man was
reason I
going
heard
to
is
look.
that because the reason I heard is that they changed it because they wanted to face that better match to Yuri's.
No, let's be fair. I'm sorry, Steve. That's a bullshit explanation.
I'm not saying it makes
Not
sense.
against
I'm just
him,
saying
just-
I thought that's the one they had.
Sorry. That
We'll
was
have to look into that.
That's the explanation they had, but please note that's the pulling this shit
Nice.
out of our ass
Alright,
explanation.
no roughing up the goalie, you bastard. Oh.
What the? Damn, they're actually
that-
really, they're really good actually at this game. Holy crap!
But yeah, that,
Yeah, no,
that's
like I said, this minigame's really not one of my favorites because it's a little
It's just
clumsy to
FIFA,
control.
but with monkeys.
But yeah, no.
Backyard soccer.
Never mind.
I never played backyard
go ahead.
soccer. Wait a fucking minute! That's the thing from the first game!
Yeah, they actually brought them back.
Oh.
In PS2 form, and it looks really weird.
But yeah, all I'll say is that, like,
Oops.
I definitely am gonna miss
Oops.
Roger. Like,
Oh, it's
I do have my... There you go. It's like, I do have my nostalgia with Ryan, but in terms of just, like, pure delivery, I honestly think Roger was probably, of the
Oops.
game Sonic
There we go
series,
again.
probably the best one we've had. One I'm curious about, and I've heard people debate about, is that, like, if it's gonna stop at Roger, or if we're actually gonna have a lot of the other actors replaced as well.
Who
I
knows,
mean,
really?
to be fair, we already got Travis and Troy replaced, unfortunately.
That's also true. Like, I mean, all things considered, the only other actor among the bunch that hasn't been replaced for like almost 20 years is Eggman.
Yeah.
But that's okay. To be fair, all of the other actors, like, I think they're amazing. But Eggman is just. Let's be fair. Mike Pollock is just Eggman. He is the perfect Eggman.
Yeah. I mean, I can think of other actors that would make a good Eggman themselves, but I do agree that, like, at this point, there really is no reason to replace Mike.
Then also, I think Eggman is the only reason why Mike is able to pay his bills now.
I mean, yeah, very much so.
Than the
But
IHOP
no,
commercials.
I was about to say, because I do know he has other
Bad.
gigs. Like, I think he voiced one of the characters in Smite recently.
Oh, probably. But to be fair, Smite also.
Yeah, this is getting nowhere fast. I'm out.
Yeah, that's a boring game.
I mean, it's soccer.
Man,
you have to
sports
do
are stupid.
you have to do a lot to really make me care about it.
Sports are dumb.
So how about we actually move on to probably the most interesting of the lot, Monkey
DK King
Climber,
of Swing.
the prototype.
Prototype.
But no,
Are you serious?
Something. I mean, honestly, yeah, dead serious. It's literally DK King of Swing, the prototype.
I think this is like the only minigame that I gave a shit about in Ape Escape 2.
Say, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
level.
Nice.
'Cause-
But yeah, I will pull back to Matt's topic, but I will say, just to get his thoughts on it before he has to leave, what have your thoughts been on the whole thing about, oh boy. Like, Logan, what have your thoughts been on the whole issue going about Roger not using Sonic anymore?
I mean, again, now that I know that it is just most likely tied to his contract, it honestly just makes sense. It is still a surprising thing to see them do, considering, oh geez, these rope physics are not being helpful with us today. But it's like, I'm a bit bummed considering that he has now been the longest running Sonic voice actor that the series has had. I figured
English
that they
voice
would want
actor,
to
anyway.
English. I would figured that they would have wanted to, hang on to that, but I can't force them, not to. And assuming they have a good enough plan in mind, I will say I grew up mainly with Jason Griffith as Sonic. I didn't start early enough to get big into Ryan Drummond. So I remember Roger's Sonic being a little bit too deep voiced for me,
Yeah.
like starting off. But I really did quickly warm up to his performances in Lost World and Generations, and I will miss what he brought to the table.
I mostly agree. My whole point is, like, normal Sonic, I'm not a Roger hater, by the way. I love Roger. I think he is amazing. I'm not one of those people that go like, man, he should have never been. No. He is definitely a great Sonic, in my opinion. I thought he is very interesting, but my old problem here, Morpheus, in this game. My only problem is that his voice just sounded too deep for Sonic, in my opinion. No matter what version, his inflections and all that he did very well, but just the voice sounded slightly off to me. The only time it really fit, in my opinion, was Sonic Boom, but that is because that is a kind of an older, more cynical Sonic. But even then, like, I am going to miss him. I did think he was a great Sonic.
Ow.
Whoop.
So, getting back on topic for this minigame, this is literally the monkey suit from the Astrobot's Playroom thing.
Pretty much, yeah. And it honestly,
Right back.
give it.
Okay.
And yeah, I can
And
see that
honestly,
actually.
But yeah, no, this thing, I'll just say this right now. While this is the most interesting of the minigames, it controls really fucking awkwardly.
It's
Because
okay,
you're
kid.
expected...
Keep trying.
Because remember,
Okay, I'll try
you're
one more
controlling
time, just for
both
you,
arms with
Natalie.
the control
I will-
sticks.
I will
Yeah,
say, I
what-
did like that first clip of her just being like, well, you did your best.
Yeah. What? And sometimes you'll hear the professor go all, "What counts is that you keep trying."
Well,
Yeah.
you did your best.
I did, and that's pretty much that's probably about as far as I'll take it. Because yeah, that's literally all there is to Monkey Climber. If you like this kind of stuff, I mean, go for it. At the same time, though, if there's one thing that the Ape Escape games have never been the best known for, it's their mini games, and that's no real different here. Remember when this was supposed to be the icon of human downfall?
Yep. It was just the icon of Spectre's downfall.
No, I think Spectre was on something when he said it's our downfall.
Time for our next monkey fable, Monkerilla Part 3.
Oh.
So, I guess I'll go... Again, we'll reset the circle, so I'll go next. Monkerilla crept quietly into the grounds of the castle in her magic carriage, but the guardsmen simply would not leave her alone. Every last one of them, wishing for a dance with the young monkey whose hands were full of bags of gold, chased after her with the utmost vehemence.
Wow.
The distressed monkey had no choice but to escape in her carriage, and during the fuss she dropped her monkey helmet. So shit, Logan was right. She literally is a fucking jewel hoarder.
He's counting Icky's individual nostrils as two people.
No, that was my mouth.
Oh. It sounded like it was coming from your nose.
And now for today's weather.
Anyway, Matt, it's your time to shine.
Oh, today's fortune. Oh my god, look, there's a ghost behind you. Yeah, I don't care.
Huh? Where?
Fooled you.
Ha! Your fortune's terrible. Don't you come near me.
Seriously, I got a restraining order.
Pathetic cretin, I'd say.
I mean, who knows where your hands have been?
If you ask for directions rudely, you may end up 20 miles from your destination through one fell fucking
Okay,
swoop.
but what if you're already 30 miles from your destination?
Well, then you'll be 80.
Oh. Oh my god,
Now
what's with
that's
his
so
threads?
weird.
Okay, Jimmy was apparently going to be a Final Fantasy Caillou. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say that the bangs make it look like he's part chicken.
Badonk?
No fortune for you. You have an unstoppable runny nose.
That hits a little too close to home.
You caught the parasite flu.
Your fortune's bad today. Oh, stop crying, you little wimp.
What a baby!
What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger!
Why don't you get some tissues? Oh, wait!
One's art can also be one's enemy. Boy fucking howdy can I relate to that.
Ugh.
Don't get carried away.
I like how you artists in here can definitely relate to that, let's be fair. Making art is just making this face, and it's that face Cusco makes. Pop it on screen.
Okay. Anyway, time for our next episode of Monkerilla Part 4. Hype, you can go next.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it is my turn. The next day, the prince made an an order to find the monkey who perfectly fit the lost monkey helmet, and to bring her to the castle. The demure Monkerella was reluctant to admit that she was the owner of the helmet, but the castle guards came to her home and insisted that she try it on. She was dragged by both arms to the town square, gently.
Where she was promptly executed. The end.
That seems a little too...
And yeah, I do deeply apologize if our our adrenaline from the past gotcha sessions have more or less been sapped.
By the way,
Well, that's what Tommy can do to you.
Tommy did a lot. Thank you very much.
All the stuff that you've heard about, it somehow finds ways to be even worse than you hear about it. Like,
Wow.
really worse.
That's sad. Also, that's pretty interesting. Apparently, Jimmy was going to wear the same shirt that Spike used to wear.
I'm
That's
sorry,
cute.
what game were you talking about with fails?
Oh, no, not a game. He was reviewing Ninja Turtles The Next Mutation.
Oh.
What we were talking about with Venus de Milo.
Oh,
And
right.
just going through those reviews, like, I know a lot of people hark on Venus, sometimes rightfully so. The sad thing is, she's not even the worst part of the series.
If you want to know about somebody's character, ask them via personal message on DeviantArt. And ask about all the lore that you have stuck in your head.
And to make it especially effective, tell them that you hate Loud House.
Loud House.
And tell them that you want them to draw your character.
Ask them if they take requests.
Yeah.
Ask them if they are willing to accept exposure as payment.
No, not even exposure. DA points.
Oh dear lord.
Rush attack?
Have you
So
tried out
let's
the
put
rush
it to
attack?
rush attack? Interesting.
Oh.
Let me try that.
Whee!
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you know how to long jump now.
You learn something new every day.
I do believe it's your turn now, Iki.
Oh, cool. At the town square, the monkey helmet was placed on each of a long line of monkeys, standing quietly in anticipation of their fate. Soon it was Monkerella's turn. To her, it felt as if the
voice?
whole crowd was glaring eyes at her, and frankly, she would have felt much better to have left immediately. When the gracious guardsman raised her hands behind her back, she bit her head down and took it like a man.
Or a monkey, rather.
Yeah.
Wait,
By the
she
way-
bit her head down?
Not
Yeah,
going to
you know.
lie.
Like,
Not going to lie.
she's
I
about to be
thought that,
beheaded, right? That's what the story's about?
not going to
Mozzarella?
lie. I read Grateful Gunman. I was like, okay, fire,
Evil gunman?
aim.
Well, tell us, Matt, how do you
We're
read
being
this part?
executed. Okay. Surprise, surprise! It fit her perfectly. In her heart, she was ever so pleased, but much too shy to show it. When the gunsman began escorting her to the castle, she could no longer contain herself, and tears of happiness flowed over her rosy cheeks. After that, she would spend the rest of her days living in the castle. Every last monkey was overjoyed that Monkerella had found her new eternal home.
But was shocked to find that their banana reserves had all run dry.
She found her new home.
She found her new home and she will stay there for eternity. Or until she's dead, whichever one comes first.
She got herself a new house in Boca Raton.
Really is a shame that Logan ended this out on all that, but hey, I haven't seen one of these in a while.
For
A comic
Coma.
strip. An extra slice.
Time for
watermelon.
Who didn't eat their slice?
Eh?
Silly Pippichi.
You know you can't eat watermelon yet. I'm here for some reason.
Ooh,
Oh,
who's that?
Jake.
That's not Jake.
Jake
Jake has
was-
blue
It
hair.
exists too, you know.
Yeah, no, Jake kind of just disappeared off the face of the earth after that little mind control episode.
But Jake's hair is blue, not so.
I don't know what I'm more amused by. The fact that Jake's just there for reasons, or the fact that Spectre's just being friendly with them for reasons.
I mean, this it's probably in between Ape Escape 1 and 2, wherein he was just waiting on the new game to finish so he could record his scenes.
The Three Little Monkeys, Part 1. This ought to be interesting.
Oh, goody.
Let's see,
James.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was 3 little monkey brothers who had escaped from a professor's laboratory and run off into the forest.
Stealing my shtick.
The eldest brother was lazy. The middle brother was unreliable. But the youngest brother was quite intelligent fellow and quite handsome, if I do say so myself. Always collecting enough bananas to make up for his 2 older siblings. To be continued.
Hopefully never.
By the way, look out for my next big appearance where I become the most fabulous of sumo wrestlers.
And I reveal I have a thing for... I was hesitant to saying it, but then again, he does outright say it in the game, so...
Anyway, you're up, Hype.
Alright. One day, when the youngest monkey was out collecting bananas, he noticed a monkey running around in a frenzy.
Oh god, I feel dripping from my ears.
Dude, Monkey Yellow, now that I think about it, Monkey Yellow really would be the one of the 3 Monkey 5 that'd be the most eager to do storytelling for the littler monkeys.
Would he though?
Yes.
When he asked the monkey what was the matter, it seemed that a giant Jimmy, armed with a monkey net, was lurking in the area. Hearing that, the youngest brother ran home as fast as his little monkey legs could carry him, so he could warn his older brothers of the danger.
You know, that actually sounds more like Monkey Yellow trying to make an impersonation of Dr. Cortex.
Hey,
I can
your
see
turn.
it.
Speaking of,
After sharing the news with his brothers, the 3 of them began constructing houses to protect themselves from the terrible Jimmy. The eldest brother quickly gathered up some straw and flattened a house on the spot.
Just like that.
The middle was a little house of flip.
I think you might want to get that lisp checked at.
No, it's my mouth dripping off onto the floor.
Can I just say
Oh.
that lisp is the worst? Oh, finish it. Kiki.
A few days later, the dreaded Jimmy reached the home of the three brothers and stomped on them.
Okay. But can I just say that lisp is the worst word ever if you actually have a lisp?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you would pronounce it either
Gotcha.
you would either pronounce it wisp, maybe lisp, or a combination
W?
with.
Because we strive for excellence.
Because mosquitoes have a habit of approaching carbon dioxide, it appears they are attached to dry ice. Attracted to dry ice.
Attached to dry ice.
I mean, it's sort of the same thing, isn't it?
No wonder why there's a rash around the bite.
All right, let's see what's up next.
What?
Oh, okay,
Wow,
that is
that's
that's
a-
supposed to be what a Cassie redesign.
Actually,
Sheesh.
I like that design.
It's a cute design, but honestly, I would not recognize that as Cassie if you told me.
No, that should.
Right.
I mean, it
that
could just
should've
be like a new
been-
model of Cassie. She's a
That
robot.
too.
Or maybe Cassie 2.0, like each like every time they update the iOS of it turns into a different model. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can see
I
that.
don't-
A
I
part of
don't
me
know.
also. I mean, honestly, kind of a weird take here. A part of me could see this being a humanized Spectre.
Yeah, I can see that, but yeah, like as far as like a Cassie,
Or like a Natalie equivalent to Spectre's Jimmy. Oh my god,
What an
Pipachi!
incident.
Get out of there!
Potty training with Pipachi.
Don't flush the Pipochi. That's not nice. I don't care what kind of clout you're trying to get, you monster.
Oh, there's the tissue box.
There it is! Achoo!
Our final RC car.
And it's a fucking
Tissue
tissue
box.
box.
Unbeatable paper chassis.
Unbeatable. Is it actually more durable than the other ones?
It might be.
Yes.
Alright, so. Oh.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh,
Monkey
that could have been
versus
me!
Damn it! Stop reminding me of the flan.
It's pudding.
Pudding wins.
It's
Doesn't
flan.
count.
Damn it!
To be fair, Flawn is to pudding as wyverns are to dragons.
You know, if I were playing Gotcha Box, I would have gotten like every single 4 coma.
Alright, here we go.
Today's weather report.
Today, enough fortune for you. Today, you're acting like a pampered baby, Icky.
Go cry
Good
about
or a
it.
bad way?
Your fortune is quite good. Teehee.
Thank you, Matt, for the good fortune.
Does the little Icky want to have his bottle?
What? Hey!
Oh, and I thought it was gonna end after.
Speaking of baby,
It's King Peepachi.
it's Pipochinette.
So this is what Iki looks like behind the chair.
No.
King Poochie.
No, I don't even get the
Actually-
scepter or the silly hat.
After Jimmy found his new sky flyer, he ended his ties with the professor and went on to fly to the stars.
He went on to join the cast of the Flintstones.
In fact, not only did he end his time with the professor, he just ended his time. Ever.
He got
he
the
dies.
He got
just
the new
he's just,
hatchlings.
he was
Okay.
just the very first human to invent skydiving. What do you mean?
It's your turn, Matt.
The first house of straw could not even stand up to Jimmy's body slam attack. So this
Man.
brother ran to the next brother's house.
Brother.
However, the wooden house was vulnerable to Jimmy's stunt club, so the two brothers had to scramble to the youngest brother at House of Brick.
I'm having a hard time placing what this is meant to be.
It sounds kinda like
It's Ed. It's
Eddie.
He's doing
Hold
his
on.
Eddie impression.
My throat hurts over the course of doing it. Hold on.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Unfortunately, the brick house was still under construction.
Oops.
And Ed and Eddie were captured together. The end.
The end.
Cakers! Now give me gumballs, you idiots!
Jimmy, your stories are getting weird.
Eddie, you and I both know that they're called jawbreakers.
Sorry, it's been fucking years since I
No,
watched that show. I don't remember what actually happens.
Robocop.
What do you say, RoboConk?
With symbols.
Look at that. That's an artificial people monkey.
Yeah.
My
Where's
throat
the
hurts
gourmet
now. Fuck.
monkey?
Aw,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that voice again.
Why don't you just do Grunkle Stan?
I could.
I assume that it would also hurt his throat.
It-
Oh,
It doesn't hurt my
hey!
throat as much, but yeah.
The bowling tournament. Wow! Another strike! Yes! Looks like Jimmy wins again! Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you do it.
No, you got it.
I'm not
just
voicing
trying-
Natalie.
No,
I-
I'm trying to read the kanji. No, the hiragana.
You don't have to.
All right,
Okay, fine.
Looks like Jimmy
There's
wins
subtitles
again.
right there.
No, it's Saru no Yero. Saru no Yero no.
He has a chance if he just stopped
Gotcha. Okay, Yellow Monkey has a chance if you just stop guttering.
Honestly, not going to lie, I'm impressed. I am impressed you know Japanese.
Yellow or Monkey earns a surprise victory.
Gracious me!
Strike on all the boards.
Are you learning Japanese, Icky?
I've been learning conversational Japanese for like the past couple of years. It's just I really suck at it.
Ooh, Thumbalochi.
Unfortunately, it got stolen from me.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, again, I'll tell you outside. I'll tell you outside the commentary, Icky. Just it was bad shit that happened to me a couple years ago.
Okay, let's see here. Once upon a time, there was a tiny little Pipuchi who was just 3 centimeters tall. He was called Thumbalochi, and he traveled by boat from land to land armed with a needle.
Hold on, really
He
quick.
was a brave...
Just the whole Thumbalochi. I'm just reminded, like, that's not even a pun.
Wait, this is just the plot of Hollow Knight.
Well, I mean, to be more specific, I think this is
It's a
supposed to be
tiny
loosely
little guy
based
with
on
a
the,
needle.
he was a brave little Pipuchi who punished evil wherever it was found. More than punished, actually. He crushed it!
flipped
And
the
without ever
bench.
saying a word. Anyway, yeah, no, for those wondering, this is supposed to be a loose parody on Isunboshi.
Thumbelina.
Well, that too. But I think, but with the needle in particular, I think it's supposed to be based on the classic tale Isunboshi. Which, fun fact,
Oh, Isun!
there was a Mario OVA that actually did its own adaptation of the story.
What?
Right.
My literal favorite manga of all time made fun of the Isambochi tale, where the main character, he's pretty short for a guy, and so they do the Isambochi tale, and at the very end, like, they make fun of it and go like, but he didn't grow. In fact, he stayed the same all the time, and he never grew taller. The end. That's not how the story ended!
Hey, Matt!
Anyway,
what's your
you're
favorite
up-
manga name?
Can we save that talk for after this? Hype, you're up.
Yeah, and actually just going off of, was it you or Icky that compared it to Hollow Knight?
I did.
That was a...
That was
Okay, because I thought of something to continue off the Hollow Knight thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was even
Oh, hey, Logan.
Oh, hey, Logan.
I'm
It
actually
was
not.
even
You finish
rumored
it.
that on occasion, people who were not all evil got in the line of fire. But despite that, he was generally well liked across the land.
And had a healthy bank account.
One day, Thumbalochi was sailing around and found in his boat as usual, where he spotted a beautiful princess who was being pursued by a giant monkey.
Except Thumbalachi was very small, so it was probably just a regular-sized monkey.
Within seconds, Thumbalachi, without uttering a word, moored his boat.
Also,
Threw
isn't
it at the monkey.
Isn't it in the original Isambochi, his boat is literally just a bowl?
I think so.
Probably. I'll look
Anyway,
another-
since Logan's back, I'll give him the privilege of doing this next part.
Okay, and then I was gonna go and eat dinner after that. It's been a whole process of putting together a shelf, cooking, and
He may have been small, but his reputation was well deserved. As soon as the princess saw Thumbalachi coming off the boat, she pleaded to him for help.
Help! Help!
The giant monkey, disgusted by the popularity of such a puny fellow, attempted to crush the tiny thing with a stamp of his foot. But the daring Thumbalachi had none of it. He deftly dodged the attack, and then proceeded to climb right up the monkey's leg. He shall defeat you, and then you will join mine, and you will serve me in the land of the dead.
Honestly, no. By the way, it went from
Oh.
it went from Thumbelina to Isamboshi to now Shadow of the Colossus.
Anyway, time for our next comic strip.
Go for
A
it.
monkey magic show? Disappearing monkey.
Go ahead, Icky.
Will they really be able to do it?
And
Swoops.
He's gone!
holy crap! Oh,
You cheated! You just used the monkey net!
I mean that still worked.
Yeah.
Also, almost thought it was gonna be almost thought that was gonna be Tommy
Wait,
as
no,
well.
no, honestly, wait, they used the monkey net? Darn it, I thought the twist the whole time was that Christian Bale was a twin.
Or it was just two monkeys in a single monkey suit.
All right. So with that, while we're watching this, I like that. I like that
original
color
Yemeni.
style.
Hold
That-
on. I feel like that's... Okay, they definitely got, like, popular manga and designer artists to design certain things. I swear to God, that is the person who does the Pokemon Adventure comics.
I mean, possibly.
Maybe?
Anyway, I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
Granted, they do
Yeah,
have
enjoy your
like,
munchkins.
several different artists working on it at any time, so...
Ooh.
Wow.
This is one of the
Wow.
original concept arts I remember from, like,
That
my
would've been
very first
cool!
run of the game.
It would have been interesting, yeah.
That,
and
that is amusing, I'll agree.
I can't... Is this supposed to be based off the Eiffel Tower or the Tokyo Tower?
The
It's
Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower.
It's bronze.
Okay. It kind of makes it look like the Eiffel Tower is literally hugging that banana for dear life.
I think that's the point.
Now for Thumbalochi Part 4.
Go ahead,
Me
Icky T.
time. Thumbalachi dived inside the monkey's pants and poked and poked and poked and poked and poked at the front and poked at the back and poked at the schlong and poked in the rear.
I'm sorry, poked at the what?
The giant monkey was in agony and threw off his pants and ran away as fast as he could into an open crowd. He was surely embarrassed. The princess, now safe from harm, searched inside the giant monkey's pants and found Thumbalachi, along with a great treasure, a wish-granting monkey codpiece.
Fucking hell.
What they thought was a codpiece was actually a wish-granting monkey helmet. Don't ask what it was doing in his pants.
Anyway, now...
Alright, you're up, Matt.
I guess I'll just do Grunkle stand here.
When the princess shook the monkey helmet, little Thumbalachi grew and grew and grew. When the princess saw the brave Thumbalachi in his full size, she now knew that she had made him so strong. And they crushed the
What
world.
made him so strong?
For Thumbalachi was in fact a peepo mech.
A robot?
And so Thumbalachi picked the princess up and put her on top of his head, and they set off to defeat evil in unknown lands.
What an adventure.
Yeehaw!
I hope you enjoyed the story, kids. That'll be $15.
Let's check to make sure.
I want to say we're at least at the halfway point.
Let's see, where
It's
were
probably-
the...
it's probably-
Here they are.
It's the red one. Over there.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
told ya.
8, 9, 10. 10 monkey fables left.
Fuck.
So yeah, we are basically at the halfway point.
And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 comics left.
Oh my god.
We don't have too much left in terms of concept art, so we're
No,
covered
like
there.
5.
Let's see, stage stuff. Yeah, still got plenty of that left.
Mike.
Enemy photos. Oh, we're all done with the
got
enemy
it.
photos.
Don't
Thank
photos.
God.
Enemies. Nice.
Secret photos, only 3 left. Thank God. And the Monkeypedia is the Monkeypedia.
Monkeypedia.
Go if ands or
Monkeypedia
what's
is
about
just a
that.
Monkeypedia. Whoop.
Now then, where were we?
That is a very
Uh,
evil-looking professor.
Get in the
No,
peepo
that
mech,
should-
Jimmy.
If there's an antagonist, that would be him.
Yeah, like, one of Spectre's original owner
what
was a
was
mad
it?
scientist.
Like, what was their reasoning for thinking the professor could look like that?
I mean, again, this was. I think they were trying to build off an idea that this could very well have been like an alternate take of Ape Escape, kind of like every other Final Fantasy is its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And they kind of got somewhere with Jimmy here, but they kind of just stopped after that, and that's why
Alright, motherfuckers, it's time for another. Today's fortune. Watch out! The corner of a dresser is aiming for your foot.
Oh no, he's got a gun.
Oh,
Your fortune is bad today. If you see a dresser, take it seriously. Hey, at least
Yeah, no-
hey,
no
hey,
sh-
at
no
least
shit.
it wasn't a Lego. You have to admit, at least it wasn't a Lego.
But it's a dresser with
to
a
be fair,
gun.
stubbing your toe on a dresser would still.
It's aiming right for
Stubbing
you.
your toe on a dresser would really.
The sad thing is, I gave him the gun. Ha!
Why?
I do agree, James. I do agree, James. Stubbing your toe on a dresser would hurt.
I'm evil. That's why.
No, you're just some kooky old man reading the horoscopes.
In fact, I was the same mad professor that they scrapped.
No, you're reading the horoscope from the
Whoa,
newspaper.
what Okay, it was just some ammo.
A fortune.
Oh, another fortune.
Oh my god, my voice! Today's
Moving
fortune!
on to the obituaries.
Too bad. No matter how much you do that, it won't change anything, you know?
So why even try?
Your fortune is good. Just stop it. Get some help.
It's silly. So silly.
It's only Michael Jordan.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, hey, Jake.
Huh.
Oh,
He ca-
it would have been cool if he is actually in this game and looked like
I
this,
mean,
but
Buzz.
He looks like he looks like he's halfway done getting dressed for the school dance.
Hey, why is he in overalls? Is he a farm kid?
I think that's more supposed to be a dress suit rather than than overalls. The water cannon is not only good for putting out flames, it can also be used to repair damaged vehicles. Huh,
Really now?
you learn something new every day.
Interesting.
I
I'll
don't
have to try that
have a
out next
fucking
time.
clue how, but okay.
Final
and our
roll.
last item.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God, it doesn't
yay.
end on an anticlimax.
Yay!
We run another comic
I
strip.
won!
Hold on.
The stunt club's great for catching monkeys.
Jimmy! Give me that stunt club now!
Wow, you're catching monkeys too?
Yeah!
What a swing!
Whoosh, whoosh.
Whoops.
Yeah!
Clothesline?
I feel like that would probably scorch the clothes.
Nah,
Yeah.
let's be fair. The stun club is just a glorified glow stick.
Sorry, James, man. No more fun for you.
Ah, well. I mean, considering the fact that we've spent almost an hour on the gotcha box here, I think it's well deserved that we end things now. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen,
You're partly right. It's not a full hour yet, but it's getting close.
stay tuned next part as I give the controller back to Iki, and he does the rest of the cleanup for me while I spend all his gotchas.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of literally nothing but punching a box.
2 episodes.
We've really moved up in the world.
Oh yeah. Bye everybody.
Till next time, guys.
Don't forget to spin, spin, spin.
And don't forget to. Oh god, it's a dresser! Oh!